Guys, so here is my semi-detailed lesson plan in Mathematics 5. I have here the intended learning outcomes or the objectives. So at the end of the lesson, students will be able to define the area of rectangle, triangle, parallelogram, trapezoid, and express interest and curiosity about the rule of area measurement and perform the necessary calculations to find the area of rectangles, triangles, parallelograms, and trapezoid with the following appropriate formulas. So my topic is all about measurement, and I have here the reference by Oranio G 2020 area teaching mathematics in the intermediate grades, page 237 to 244, Quezon City, Philippines, Larima Publishing and Corporation. So I have here the materials. So the rulers, grade paper, square tiles, assorted objects for measuring, and whiteboard or chalkboard, and markers. So in the engage part, for 10 minutes, I will begin the lesson by asking my students what do they know about area and how they can measure it. And I will encourage them to share their prior knowledge and experiences with measuring area. Next, I will show students a variety of objects like a book, a desk, and a picture frame, and ask them to estimate the area of each one. Here in the explain part for 10 minutes, I will explain the formulas for calculating the area of rectangles, triangles, parallelograms, and trapezoid. So now let's discuss the formula of rectangle, triangle, trapezoid, and parallelogram. So what is a rectangle? So a rectangle is a plain figure with 4 straight sides and 4 right angles. So our formula in getting the area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. So area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. So example, find the area of a rectangle with the length of 6 cm and the width of 4 cm. So our length here is 6 cm and our width is 4 cm. So 6 cm times 4 cm is equal to 24 cm, and the area of our rectangle is equal to 24 square centimeter. How about the triangle? So a triangle is a polygon with 3 edges and 3 vertices, and the formula in getting the area of a rectangle is area is equal to 1/2 times base times height. So example, a window is in the shape of triangle with base that is 13 feet and with the height that is 6 feet. So we will substitute our height here is 6 feet and our base here is 13 feet. So 1/2 times 13 feet times 6 feet is equal to 39 square feet. So how about the trapezoid? So a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with only one pair of parallel sides. And the formula in getting the area of our trapezoid is area is equal to 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2, or what we call b sub 1 plus b sub 2. So I have here and b sub 1 plus b sub 2. So I have here an example. Our b sub 1 here is 3 inches and our b sub 2 is 4 inches, and the value of our height is 5 inches. So area is equal to 1/2 times 5 inches times 3 inches plus 4 inches. So the area of our trapezoid is 17.5. So how about the parallelogram? So a parallelogram has opposite parallel side. So let's say, for example, find the area of a parallelogram. So here is the formula. Area equals base times vertical height, or area equals base times b times height. So I have here our base is 9 cm and our height is 4 cm. So we're going to multiply 9 cm times 4 cm is equal to 36 cm squared. So here in the elaborate part, I will present students with word problems involving the calculation of area using different shapes and units. I will encourage my students to work in pairs or small groups to solve the problems. applying the concepts they have learned, and I will facilitate a class discussion where students share their problem-solving strategies and compare their results. And I will also introduce more complex non-routine problems to challenge students and encourage them to think critically. The explore part, for also 10 minutes, I will provide my students with grade paper or square tiles and ask them to measure the area of different classroom objects. I will guide them to discover the relationship between length, width, and area by having them measure the dimensions of the objects and calculate the area. So in the evaluate part, throughout the lesson, I will observe students' participation and understanding, taking note of any areas where they may be struggling. I will provide a worksheet or performance task that assess students' ability to convert units and calculate the area of different shapes. And I will review the assessment data and identify any concepts or skills that require further instruction or enforcement. And I will provide feedback to students and offer additional support or guidance as needed. So here in the evaluation, I will give them 3 questions. Number 1, find the area of a rectangle with the length of 13 cm and the width of 7 cm. Number 2, find the area of rhombus with the base of 2 meter and height of 4 meter. And number 3, find the area of a triangle with a base of 4 feet and the height is 13 feet. So here in the evaluation, I will give them 3 questions. Number 1, find the area of a rectangle with the length of 13 cm and the width of 7 cm. Number 2, find the area of rhombus with a base of 2 meter and height of 4 meter. And number 3, find the area of a triangle with a base of 4 feet and the height is 13 feet. So as for homework, I will give 3 word problems. So number 1, a square plot of land has a side length of 50 feet. Calculate the area of the plot. Number 2, a rectangular room has a length of 12 feet and a width of 9 feet. Calculate the area of the room. Number 3, calculate the area of a rectangle with a length of 8 meters and width of 4 meters.